Today we're going to install the Flowmaster Outlaw Series replacement muffler on this 2019 new body style Ram 1500 with a 5.7 Hemi motor and the split rear exit. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, now what we're going to do is going to start at the back side of our muffler. We're going to measure from the flange 1.25 inches over and then mark that so we can cut that off. All right, next we're going to go ahead and unclip our ground wire. All right, now I've got the muffler supported at the front and at the rear. I'm going to go ahead and pop it out of the isolator. I went ahead and shot some lubricant up in here as well, so it pops out a lot easier. All right, now these two isolators on the back side of the muffler are going to be supported by this bracket. So what I'm going to do is the easiest way is go ahead and drop this bracket and pull the isolators off the bracket and reinstall it. So I'm going to use a 13 millimeter. There's actually a couple of bolts that are hidden back up in here. I'm going to go ahead and break them loose with a 13 millimeter socket here and then also up here. And pull them out the rest of the way. All right, now I can go ahead and lift my factory muffler off of my supports and get it out of the way. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've deburred the factory pipe. I've also moved my factory isolator bracket that remounts to the frame. I've moved it from my factory muffler onto the replacement muffler, and I've also slid the clamp onto the end of the pipe that clamps it to the factory pipe. So I'm just going to go ahead and slide that over top of the factory pipe. All right, now we're going to go ahead and locate the factory exhaust bracket. It goes in the flange, and we're going to install it onto our new flange. Then we're going to line it up to the factory location. We're going to take our bolts that are provided, a bolt with a flat washer, go through, line that up. Once those are lined up, we're going to follow that up with flat washers, lock washers, and provided nuts. All right, we're just getting this lined up for right now. We're going to come back and tighten it up in a moment. Now we're going to go ahead and reconnect the hanger bracket to the factory isolator and also reconnect the ground wire. Now moving to the rear, we're going to go ahead and rotate that factory isolator bracket back up and reattach it to the frame using the factory hardware. All right, now using 15 millimeter wrench and ratchet, I'm going to go ahead and tighten down the nuts at the flange. I've already applied some anti-seize to our new bolt. Now I'm going to go ahead and tighten that down with a 15 millimeter wrench. Now, Flowmaster does recommend on your slip fit connections, go ahead and put about a 1-inch tack weld to hold it in place, keep it as secure as possible. Well, that concludes the installation. If you have any questions, call the experts. We're here to help you out.